You know, of all of the things that I predicted would happen in our small village of Lakeburg, which to be fair, now that it has a royal castle and even a theater where apparently we practice a lot of disco dancing, and of course the very dark corner we do not discuss of the Assassin's Guild, well, of all of the things I expected out of, alright fine, our town of Lakeburg, having a murder mystery in the Lumberjack's Lodge was not on the village bingo sheet, to say the least. And yet, here we are. Here we are, with the third of our lumberjacks now killed off, having had a string of very unfortunate either assassinations or quote-unquote tripping over the cat. Nah. That's something is going on. And at first I wanted to blame the Gemstone family and perhaps, whoops, sorry about that, royal family. Perhaps Ever did have something to do with it in the beginning because she was actually working as an assassin, you know, covering the bases as a greedy person for stealing everything that she could. However, you know, she's not as good at it as her husband, but oh well, we need somebody to provide some protection over here. And we have actually really good protection right now. Oh, that's right. Did we get yes, we got the barracks. I totally forgot about getting the barracks, but now we actually do have some guards who are going around town trying to keep the murders down, which is nice. I like to see that. But we need to see if we can keep our new lumberjack alive. Cause Rain, yeah, you might need to look over your shoulder and just be ready. Do you have some good strength points? Because you might need to punch somebody in the face. I don't know who is killing off all of our lumberjacks, but we're going to see today if perhaps Rain has broken the reign of terror. Sorry, I had to try something. Among the murders in our village, and we shall try to find poor Latte, who's been widowed 3 times. 3 times! She is literally the mother of the royal consort. So, the grandmother of our princess, like, Sarian. And somehow, she has outlived 3 marriages. From Ember to Jasmine to Rose, all of them dead. Rose was here for like 2 minutes as a lumberjack, and then she quote-unquote tripped over a cat or had a shed fall on her or something. No. It was probably like we cut down some tree we shouldn't have, and we have been cursed. So we'll have to see if we can break the curse, and we will also have to see if we can help find poor Nature, who has actually outlived. Like, we didn't even have time to name Volko. We didn't even get to give him one of the names of our patrons. And weak. Nature, you're about to die. Should probably make your last wish. Oh my gosh. Should I have you marry somebody really, really, really fast so that we could go ahead and like have a new person added in? We could say they're just inheriting everything, okay? But if we get him married really quickly, we can bring some talent into the village without having to wait for somebody else to grow up to marry someone from out of the village. And Penny, you're actually doing pretty good. You're social, humble, and brave. Currently working as a nature, like, max loving, very strong expert of nature and apparently piggies. And you are married to Rainbow. And you guys, wait, you're not married to Rainbow. You're single. Rainbow, you're her crush. Rainbow, you're madly in love with your wife, who is not Penny. Penny, we're gonna find you a partner in just a moment here so that we can make sure that, you know, we don't have any more trouble in the village. And Her Royal Highness has heard rumors that there is actually a couple in danger. And we're going to take a little peek at what's going on there and also check in on any of the new babies who Her Royal Highness Queen Saffron has not given a royal Patreon name to just yet. Like little Agnes, who is absolutely not named after a patron. No way. Our shy, beautiful Agnes who wants to grow up to be maybe a painter. We don't have any painters yet. No, 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 no. That's clearly not one of the official names. And so instead we are going to have little Marshy. Actually, we'll do Marshy with a Y. There we go. Marshy Wildfire. That actually sounds like an amazing name. And that is actually a after Marshmidge. Thank you so much for being one of the patrons who make it possible for me to provide my baby guinea pig with a lot of lettuce. That's even better than having my brekkie orange, just saying. All right, but let's carry on with the royal tour, making sure that everyone who could potentially add to the population of the village has space for new stork babies to arrive, and making sure that any of the newbies have names. Oh, Taz, honey, the Berry family is expecting a new child. Literally, I think they just found out themselves because they're 9 months away from the baby being delivered. And then let's see, actually, Galactic, how are you related to the Berry lineage? Like, let's see. Sky has, okay, Galactic, you're actually siblings with Taz, which I think is kind of cool. You guys live next door. So Shell and Butternut and Pineapple are all cousins, which sounds adorable. Suddenly I want to throw them into my Sims families because, come on, can you imagine if you had like Pineapple Berry, Butternut Berry, Shell Berry move down the street from you with Evergreen Berry as their dad? Like, come on, that's amazing. And yeah, nature, I feel really bad because you're kind of living just by yourself in the little hovel, and you've turned to the dark side of being an assassin in an attempt to figure out who murdered your husband. We'll try to do something about that. Ironbone's family, too old to have any more children, but they did indeed have Dragon. Dragon, how you doing? Oh, he's got a little baby too. All right, carrying on. If we don't hurry through this, then I know we're not going to get anything done today. So Her Royal Highness is going to hike up her royal skirts and scooch along a little bit. There's Annie. Aha! The Bell family. Her Royal Highness gives you, ta-da, a housing upgrade. Enjoy. Trust us. This lumber's probably not cursed. Good luck with the expansion. Don't let it fall on your head. Meanwhile, Theodora, pretty sure you're named after a patron. This is why I have to make the name super unique, but I think you are. But the Threads family with Lorley and Rye. Like I said, expansion. Probably not cursed lumber. Good luck. Let's see. Gemstone family, not expecting any kids. And then Seagull, was newest born into the Rat Nest family. I love the names we've come up with. Come on, they're just amazing. Let's see. Too old. And then Meg, aha! Meg and Art do desire a new child, and now they have the space for it. Good luck, you two. We do indeed love seeing some new apprentices getting those skills ground up so that they can grow up into productive, tax-paying members of our community. You know, so that we can go ahead and pay for better lumber bridge things that won't fall on people's heads, maybe. Also, how are you doing, Wisty? I want to see Wisty Bell. What a fun name. Oh my gosh. I guess you're part of the Bell lineage too? Grace Silkflea. Let's see. From Meg Bell. Meg and Penny Bell. Okay, the family tree in this village actually has spread out a lot more significantly than I thought, and I would love to be able to see it a little better. But that's a running theme in every village building game I've ever, or excuse me, in every Pixel Village that we have ever been part of, wanting to see how everybody connects a little bit easier. Anyway, Wisty, what are you doing? You are well-mannered, beautiful, aesthetic, and you are an apprentice merchant. Yes, even though you are a little bit frustrated by all of this, I think Her Royal Highness would give you a little pinch on the cheeks and be like, that's right, you grew up to be my little money pincher. Meanwhile, oh, Stoneberry family, Sky, even though you're 70, because Thawne has become your partner, you guys actually ended up with, you ended up having little Naughton Stoneberry here. And Her Royal Highness just found the household that is in danger of collapsing. You know, we do have some hearts available to us, and as villagers continue to find love and perfect relationships, we could go ahead and have even more hearts that we could use to patch up rocky relationships. but I think that we have stumbled upon the Stoneberry family marriage crumbling down to the last pebble. Yeah, 4%. I think we might let you guys go your separate ways, because it's gonna take like a week. And as much as we would love to come in and make sure that everything's all right, once it's gotten to this point, we should just admit that maybe you should see other people, and we wish for everyone's happiness, and very sorry little Nathan, who is weak and rowdy. Just hang in there. We'll try to make sure you have some friends. Actually, you have no friends right now, but Nathan, we'll try to find you some friends when, you know, you need a little comfort outside of your parents no longer being together. So sad. Well, I think we just hiked up our royal skirts and scuttled over to the Ironbones family to not be so sad. Dragon, Tansy, there you are, there you are. Some more expansion for future babies. Pandora, Bolden of the Crystals family, there you go. I don't think that Ralph, pretty sure Ralph is not the name of one of our patrons. Little Ralphie here, he's brave and beautiful, and he is actually going to be renamed, oh, the Wolf Lover. Okay, let's see. We're gonna go ahead and Wolf Crystals with 2 F's, just so I feel a little bit less like riding a Mary Sue or something. All right, well, the good news is that this little one probably will grow up to be a pretty good something. Perception's actually pretty high. It'd be interesting to go ahead and make him like a hunter, but it looks like he wants to do something with being a butcher instead. We'll have to see. You still have a long time to grow up after all, little one. Ooh, hey, and the Fishbowl family with Rooster and Abion, you now have a family expansion, and you now have your new baby named, Wolk. Wolken. After Wolken Scrim. Thank you very much. Welcome, by the way. I do believe that you are new amongst our Patreon groups, and you are now a somewhat shy little baby boy here in the Fishbowl family. For what it's worth, it looks like you neither are into fish nor falling, so we'll find you something that you enjoy once you get older. Ooh, hey! And the Silkfish family with Beloved and Pixel have a little bit of room for a newbie as well. And we have another little boy over here who could grow up to be a healer! Always need more of them. And this is going to be Tommy from Zelda and Tommy Cat, who is indecisive, but don't worry. I have a feeling Her Royal Highness will make the decisions of where you end up going for you. All right, let's see. Is that oh my gosh, there's still more babies to kiss. I need to go faster. We're never going to be able to catch up on this. The Grimnail family. I'm pretty sure Cinead is not the name of one of our patrons, so we now have instead Spider. Aw, from Spider Dust. I love that. And Spider, this time around, you are going to be smart, weak, and proud. So, welcome in. We'll have to, ooh, you actually want to be an actor? Look, we need more of that, so, like, carry on. And then Moonlit and Sweetberry. Wow, we have a lot of berries. Everybody else is still working on, like, expanding their families. So, we'll go ahead and leave that as it is. And now that is done, Her Royal Highness is gonna hike herself back in to going ahead and relaxing in the royal quarters while we go ahead and help assist her with trying to make the village as wonderful as possible by... That's a lot of tools to sell off, Bianca. I want to be able to get a whole bunch of money from you, Bianca, but that's a lot of tools. And also, hold up here. This is extremely suspicious. 106 of our jewelry gemstones, you know, the ones that Lakeburg are wonderful. Well, like, how about, everybody has a Lakeburg. We've been going by Lakeburg. To be honest, it has been grating upon my creative heart because we have to be our own us, right? So let's go ahead and we're going to... Berry Lake? Because we have Golden Apple? Let's see. Lake Apple? Because it's Lakeburg plus, like, the Golden Apple family are the royal family. Let me think. I think we'll go with the gold lake. Okay. I got caught up thinking about that so hard because I'm trying to imagine what like Saffron would be thinking. I feel like maybe Crystal Lake, which is or Gem Lake. Oh, jeez, all of these sound so obvious. Even I don't think Her Royal Majesty could put up with that. Maybe we'll go ahead and we will Lake Apple. Why not? We're gonna go with Lake Apple for now. And I think that the queen probably just threw a teacup at whoever suggests that heads, and we're just gonna roll with it. Gold Lake. No, that doesn't work either. I'm obsessing about this too much. Let it go, Siri. Breathe in, out, go. Here, Bianca, take my 73 tools, give me money. And I am not going to be giving you the Lake Apple. Fine, it's stuck. The Lake Apple Gemstones. The beautiful, beautiful blue gemstones that come from our very lake, the Lake Gems, as you might say. Or fine, Lake Gem. Ha! I'm sticking to it. Nobody can make me stop now. Like, I feel like the queen's just grabbing up handfuls of like sapphire gemstones and like throwing them. Well, she probably wouldn't throw them at people. Then she'd be like, no, give it back. So Lake Gem Kingdom is not going to fork over 106 of our precious gemstones for wood. I think this is a threat. I feel this adds to the immersive story of what Lake Gem Kingdom has been under, because I feel like we're being threatened. Hand over the gems and you get your wood. If you don't, watch for your lumberjack to be perhaps pursued by very angry beavers in the shadows. Maybe the cats who have been killing people aren't even cats, they're beavers. All right, I kind of obsessed about that for a little bit too long, but I couldn't help it. All right, carrying on. Don't worry, Her Royal Highness. I will be tending to these things. Also, should I wait a little bit longer? I also do want to marry off nature before he is dead. But I don't know if he's gonna stop being sad and heartbroken about being widowed before that. So maybe in his dying breath, we will actually go ahead. Life expectancy week should probably make their last wish. Well, we'll have him pass on his inheritance to possibly a new partner in just a minute here. I'm gonna hopefully not let him die before that happens. Meanwhile, we have little Natan Stoneberry. I thought that we just had nature die. I was like, no, not again. Or maybe it was something to do with the lumberjacks. But it looks like the royal family wants to go on a ride. Saffron and Zero try to escape their daily life to spend time together. Zero would like to share his growing passion for Saffron by suggesting a romantic pony ride in the countryside. So if we refuse, then we actually get more love and charmed, because I think Saffron hates the countryside. She actually likes the countryside. And, you know, she's been... perhaps this is us going into the forest to go ahead and see if we can potentially deal with whatever cursed beavers or cursed, like, woods that we have been harvesting from. Let's do this. Something's about to happen, but let's try. A ride? Well, why not? Saffron rode her steed next to Zero, and both of them took to the direction of the forest. The ride was pleasant, ponies being faithful companions. As the sun began to set upon Lakeburg, Saffron and Zero had added a new stone to their common ground. Aww! So, they have a huge boost of, like, concerning and affectionate with one another. Morale has gone up, and they are charmed. That's adorable. Does that mean that, like, Royal Consort Zero now cares about the countryside too? He does. I don't know if they shared that though. That might actually be new. I have noticed that the hobbies and the interests that people have do change over time. Also, just keeping it, sorry, I have to just check on in on how Old Man Nature's doing. All right, look, Natan, I need to get you like yeeted in to go and become one of the gathering apprentices really quickly. All right. Ooh, look at that. And you're actually excellent for training that up. And Annie, who do you want to apprentice with? The fisher people? That's probably a great thing. Okay, are you still alive? Okay, he's almost dead and almost done being sad over being widowed. All right, so let's see. Meanwhile, Annie. All right, let's see. Go, 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 go. No, wait, go. There, now you're an apprentice fisher person. And Gael, you are beautiful and ill-mannered and... Taz just got killed as our mason. Taz, no! We were just looking at how Taz has like tons of cousins and other family members. What just happened? Difficult to pinpoint the cause of death? Is this because I refused to hand over my gemstones for the wood? I absolutely gobsmacked, baffled, blown away. Just completely can't believe this. To the point where the only way to make us less sad about the sudden passing, and I'm so sorry, honey. You were so happy. Oh my gosh, did you literally just have a new baby? Honey, hang on. Did you literally just have a new baby and then Taz got killed off? You did. Oh no! No! How about Taz the second berry? You may grow up to become a chancellor so that you can go ahead and try to push your way through the courts and figure out how to be able to keep people safe, because that sucks. I'm so sorry. Like, wow. Okay. Well then, the only way to recover from yet another murder mystery here is by going ahead and perhaps welcoming in a new villager to our estates, just in time to go ahead and inherit nature's estate. And in this case, I don't even know if we're gonna, no need to say the words like, quote unquote, gold digger. Oh, no. I'm sure that whoever might be about to come in and, you know, inherit nature's house and, well, there's not a lot of wealth there, but still. You know, we're just bringing him on in. Okay, they're just gonna inherit the will, we'll say. All right, so let's see. We could have a taster, butcher, gatherer. She's pretty good at a lot of things, huh? But I think right now, what we actually need more of is somebody who's like very entertaining, it looks. And on resources, maybe like a blacksmith. So we're looking for somebody who's entertaining, a blacksmith, or for the love of everything, a good lumberjack or merchant. Like, okay, let's see. Treasure, no. And then taster, butcher, no. And then treasurer, good treasurer. He's 72. You know, maybe they're old friends and they met in the Assassin's Guild and it's less creepy than marrying nature off to a 20-year-old when he's 70. All right, let's see how this goes. A treasurer who's not interested in silver and gold also happens to have its own appeal, not gonna lie. Maybe less likely to skim a little off of the top of the gold mountain, right? All right, so fashion, dueling, and gossip, but doesn't like music, silver and gold, and cuddles. Got it. Okay, don't talk about the importance of money. And then you like gossip. And then, let's see, you like fashion, but not music. Oh, we did it! All right, well, let's go ahead and we are going to welcome into the village as we go and wrap up all sorts of tragedies. But this is actually going to be lover after nature lover. And this is going to be, let's see. Ooh, you're a local gamer girl. Let's see. How about, let's, Ural? Actually, I love that name. I'm sorry. I just think that's amazing. Also, apparently you don't have very long to live either. Well, you know, you just gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, and that's what we got. Oh, All right, well, at least Earl can come over and become one of the treasurers who can help us out with gathering some of the taxes. We might even check and see if we can tax people a little bit more, but to be honest, we're doing pretty good on money. And hopefully we'll be able to do pretty good on at least keeping people alive for a couple minutes. Because, well, things are definitely getting interesting, aren't they? But all right, my friends, thank you so much for joining us in the drama of the kingdom. I am still somewhat concerned about the future of our lumberjack situation here, but who knows? Maybe we have escaped the curse even if we didn't fork over all of our gemstones in exchange. Again, I feel like Queen Saffron would throw one of our lake sapphires at somebody's head for now having renamed us Lake Gem as well. But then she'd demand it back, so you can't keep it. It's not like unfortunately it's oh no, what do you call those things? The trinkets that you get from the places that are like kind of cheap. Souvenir. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.